So let's get started. We're gonna start with preparation. You're just posing for the first part. They're standing like this, kind of like shoulder width, feet shoulder width apart. They're getting into formation. We're not, so you can just pose however you want. But you can just stand like this however you want, right? So we're gonna start on Deja. She's gonna say Deja. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take your head, you're gonna look down and up, okay? So that's Deja, yeah? Deja, vu, okay? I'll vu you to start. So really it's Deja and then you start on one. So the next move starts on one, right? So this is a preparation, you start on one. So you just went Deja on one. Your hands are going to frame your face. Your right arm is going to be above your head. Your left arm is like across your chest area. So you're here for one. And this is like, well, you're going to do a move on one, but this is where your hands are going to go, yeah? So your hands are here. What they're doing is they're here to pull your head to the side. So you're going to pick your hands and you're going to bring your head to the right, yeah? So one, okay? While you're doing that, your knees, your left knee is going to turn in, yeah? One, okay? So again, you went Deja, one. So after you pull your head, one, you're gonna bring your right arm, you're gonna scoop, like kind of a scooping motion. Yeah, so that's what you're gonna do. So this is one, you're gonna do this on and, okay? So it's going to go one and, it's really fast. It's so fast that like, I probably don't even look like I'm doing it in the demo, but like, you're doing it. So, you're going one and, yeah. So you can just, as long as you do the scooping motion, you should be fine, okay? One, some people like, some of them bend their knees. You can, if you want, but also you don't really have the time, so just make sure you're going one and, okay? So, after you've scooped on two, you're gonna take your left hand and you're gonna turn to the right side. Your left hand is going to go to your right shoulder, okay? It's gonna be in a fist. Two, so you hit this on two, okay? So it's one and two, all right? Cool. So now that you're here, for two, you're gonna pull your shoulder forward, yeah. Two and three, okay? So this is where things get a little weird. Everything thus far has been sort of on counts, right? One and two. The next few moves are not going to be on the count, they're moving in between. So they end, right? They end on the count. So you're pulling two and three, okay? So you're here for three. So all you're doing is you're just, hands are across your chest like this, and fists, okay? Two and three, and here's the next one, okay? We're just gonna finish this up. So you're here three. After that, you're going to do like a small jump, and you're gonna cross your legs. Yeah, that's what you're doing. I guess you can consider like two different steps. If it'll make it easier, but you remember you're gonna go left, right, okay? So you're here three, left, right, okay? One more time, left, right, okay? And now your body is like facing the side again, okay? So as you're doing that, your hands were here, you're gonna take your left hand, it's gonna go across your body, hands are flat here, and your right arm comes out and up, okay? so it like pushes outward. After that, you're gonna take your right hand that's up here, you're gonna bring it down, push it in front of you, okay? So here, forward, okay? Just you know, like slide, 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 okay? You're gonna take your right leg, I guess, your whole leg, you're gonna step back, okay? Your left leg stays here, doesn't move. So just everything on your right side moves. Your left remains the same, okay? So again, from here, so you just pulled 3 and 4, okay? From the beginning, you went Deja, 1, scoop, 2, hit 3, and 4, and stop. Okay, not shut off. So your hands are gonna hold inwards. You're gonna bring it around, wrist first. Wrist leads, okay? So you're gonna bring it around to the side, okay? As you're doing that, your right leg that's currently behind you is gonna come forward, okay? One here. After that, you're gonna spin. I'd say you're basically spinning on 5. You're just gonna, so you're just 4 and 5. Okay? So just spin after you've done like a full extended like semicircle drawing thing around you. Okay. So, and 4 and 5. Okay? And you should be spinning counterclockwise. Yeah? Because you just brought, your weight should be on your left leg. Okay? Because your left leg is not moved, right? So you're going to spin on your left. You spin around. After you spin around, you're going to land, and you're going to land on 7 and. Okay, so you have 6, 7 while you're spinning, and you just need to face forward, land on and. Okay, so you're here, brought it around, 5, 6, 7, and. Cool. After you've landed 7 and, next move, you should listen for the Deja again, because it goes on Deja. So you've landed 7 and. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take your hands, you're gonna cross here. Right arm, they're both in fists. Your right arm is behind your left. Yeah, you're creating this like, kind of like a plus sign. So here, 8 for Deja. Okay, so all I'm doing is, I'm just taking this and I'm turning it to the other side. Yeah, so Deja. Again, from here, 3, right? You extend and 4 and spin 5, 6, 7 and Deja. Again, you're gonna move on 1, Deja, vu, okay? Deja, 1, okay? When you're moving on 1, you're gonna body roll facing like the right corner, so you're not really like fully, I mean, okay, just face the right side, you're fine. So you're here, Deja, vu, left arm, you're gonna take your left arm, you're gonna stretch it out behind you, arms are, well, your palm is out, and your hand is like this, in the back, right arm, right hand, you just like slide it down as you body roll down. You can do like, honestly anything here. Okay, so that's Deja vu, down. So after you rolled, 1, 2, you're gonna take your hands, they're gonna hit your hip, and so both of them are in fists, they're gonna hit, and you're gonna sit, okay? I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? Because you're like hitting your hip, so you're pushing it, and if you push it, it like goes down. I mean, anyway, so you went 1, 2. This happens on 3. You're gonna hit, you're gonna sit, you're gonna roll. Okay, so this is 3, up. Okay, make sure your hands, they don't just sort of like, they don't just drop, they come back up, right? Because they're bouncing off of here. Okay, and then they come down when you roll. Okay, so let's finish these moves. So you went 3, roll up. You're gonna turn your head on 4 and, yeah. I think she says, say it. Yeah, so your head's gonna turn on, say it. So it's just gonna look to the side, back, forward. It's really fast, right? So you hit 3 and say it. Okay? So 3 and say it. Now. And then this is the next move. So you went hit, roll up, say it. On 5, you're gonna step in with your left leg, because it's just been chilling back here. Left leg is gonna come in, it's gonna pop, you're gonna pop your knee, okay? So 5, your right hand is, you just, after you've hit, your hands just sort of come down, and you're looking, you're just chilling here. Your right hand is gonna come forward, palm up. Right hand comes forward, your left arm just sort of like grabs onto the right, and it's just sort of like that. So let's review from the circle, right, to the semicircle. So you do a semicircle here. You're gonna spin 6, 7, and Deja, roll, Vu, 2, hit, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, good. Let's move back, or actually let's do that one more time. So again, from the semicircle, you do a semicircle, you're gonna spin 5, 6, 7, and Deja, Vu, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? And 3, say it now. Okay, so let's take it back a little more. We're gonna go from the beginning. So you went, you're posing, right? You're posing, you're doing the whole head thing for Deja. You're gonna go down, Deja, you're gonna move on, Vu, Deja, 1, scoop, and 2, forward, and 3, and 4, semicircle, turn, 6, 7, hit, and Deja, Vu, 2, hit, 3, say it, 5. Okay, hopefully everyone's comfortable with that. Let's move on. Everything after this is pretty straightforward, not too weird, not too, Okay, so you just hit this pose for 5. Here, 5, 6, on 7, you're gonna take your right hand, yes, your right hand, close your hands into a fist. You're gonna bring it like to the side of your head, yeah. You're gonna be doing this move, okay? So you just like close, like this thing, but just once. So you're here, you're gonna go, your left arm is also in a fist, comes out straight to the side, and your left leg also comes out, okay? So they're moving, they're going like, yeah, but you can just do it in place, right? So you can just go here, okay? So that's on 7, so you're gonna go 7 and, right? Close on and. So 7 and, on 8, you're gonna drop your left arm, your right arm's gonna come down, it's gonna hit your left knee, your left leg comes up, yeah, so 7 and 8, on and, you're gonna open. On 1, you're gonna take your right hand, you're gonna bring it forward, you're gonna push forward, just like literally just like pushing, like you're just, there's just something here and you're just shoving it. So 1, as you're doing that, your right leg comes back. So same arm, same leg, okay? So you're here, 8 and 1, all right? So there's like a little jump, right? You're noticing I'm like pushing and stretching. You can do that, 1. Okay. So 1, on 2, guess what? You're doing it on the other side. 1 and 2, okay? As you're doing this, tilt your head a little to the side that's like stretching. So 1 and 2, okay? 1 and 2. Cool, and it's on the count. It's all on the count. So after you've done 1 and 2, on 3, you're gonna switch back. Right leg comes back, except instead of extending your arm forward, you're gonna bring it together with your left arm, okay? 3, you're gonna spin, yeah. So your right arm is in the back, you're making like a cross, yeah? What you're doing is you're gonna bring it this way, okay? So now one hand is pointing at you, one hand is pointing forward, and around, okay? So again, you're here, you bring it around, so then your right arm should be in the front by the end of this. So, we want 1 and 2 and 3, okay? Don't forget your right leg comes back. So 1 and 2, 3. You're gonna take your hands, you're gonna uncross them, bring them behind you, bring your right leg forward, okay? So same leg is moving. Yeah, you're here, you're just stepping, okay? You can step and cross in front of you because you're gonna spin again. We love spins. So you went 1, 2, 3, and 4. So after you've stepped 4, guess what? You spin on 5. So you hear 4, you're gonna spin. And you end up back in the front. So let's just do that one more time just in case. So starting from here, you're gonna go 1 and 2, 3, 4, spin. So let's go back a little. So back to the pose. So you're here for 5, 6, extend 7 and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, spin 5. Cool, so you just spun 5, you have 5, 6. Okay, so you spun 5, 6, and you land. Okay, so this is another and that you come back around, except this is the 6 and, not the 7 and, right? So remember in the beginning you went 5, or extend 5, 6, 7, and you're only going 5, 6, and, okay? So you have less time to spin, but after you've done that, you went around 5, 6, and jump out, and you're gonna take your hands, you're gonna extend them in front of you. So 6 and 7. I mean, you're kind of just, I mean, they're just holding each other in the front, okay? I have my right hand like cupped behind my left hand, but yeah, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. This doesn't really make sense to me. Don't like intertwine your fingers, but you can like do this, okay? So, hands are in front, just directly in front of you, okay? So that's 6 and 7. You're here, 7. Your hands are gonna go, we're just gonna go over the hands first. So 7 and 8 and. Okay, so it's drawing like a little like zigzag across your body. So you're here, top left, like middle here, 7 and 8 and. As you're doing that, 7 and 8, 7 and 8 and. So as you're doing your 7 and 8 and, you're gonna like sort of like sit into the side that your hand is at. Like so. Here, 7 and 8 and. Okay. One more time, 7 and 8 and. You just did 7 and 8 and. You're moving on one. And take your right hand. You're gonna do another scoop motion. 7 and 8 and 1. Yeah, it's like a little like a print. Like you know how like deer, you know, like. Ignore me. So you just went 7 and 8 and 1. Okay. So this, you're just like hopping on to your left and bringing your right leg up. Okay. So 7 and 8 and 1. Whoop. The left arm's just chilling. You know. Oh my God. Okay. So you just did your little thingy, your little hopping. 7 and 8 and 1. You're gonna hit a pose on 2. Okay, so you're just gonna hop and pose. Alright? So here you're gonna land your right leg. You're gonna put your weight onto your right leg. You're gonna extend your left leg out. Okay. So your body's like turning as you're doing this. So this sort of pulls your body that way. You're gonna bring this left arm that's chilling. It's gonna come into the front, across your body, like your hip. Your left leg comes around. It extends. You're sort of bending. But this leg comes around. It's over here now. Your right arm, after you do a little scoop motion, circles around behind your head, okay? And you're gonna sit. One more time. Here, 7 and 8 and 1, 2. Alright, so from your pose at 2, right? So 1 and 2. You're here. You're gonna take your right arm, yeah? You're gonna bring it around your face, frame your face, yeah? 3, make this really long, like just drag it on for forever because this feels like forever, right? So here, 3, you're gonna slowly bring your left leg back behind you. Hit your pose 2, it's just right on. 2, 3, hold, and then 4. On 4, and this arm is just going to come down, your left arm is just going to move out of the way. Your right arm, that's around your face, is going to continue that circle up. As you bring your arm up, your right leg will come around, okay? So around, okay? So when you're bringing your left leg back, you're going to put weight on it so that you can do this, okay? We're almost done. We're almost there. You've just done this little nice, very pretty circle. Take your hand, bring it around your face, and we're just going to end by one last spin, forward, and you're done. Yay! So to review, I know that was kind of a lot that we just went through. We're going to go from the spin. Which spin? The second spin. So you just went 1, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. That spin. Okay. So you're here, spin 5, 6, and extend 7, and 8, and scoop 1, and 2, bring it around 3, 4, 5. Let's bring it back. to the 7 and 8 and pose right before it, right? So here, 5, 6, 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, spin, 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's so let's do it back from the beginning, all the way from the very beginning. Hope you guys remember. So we're here, we're just standing, we're gonna go Deja, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and Deja, Vu, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and pose 3, 4, 5. One more time from the beginning. From here. So you go 5, 6, 7, Deja, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and Deja, Vu, 2, 3. Say it now. 6, 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1. Hit 2, 3, 4, 5. Six, 7, Deja, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and Deja, 2, 3. Sing it out. 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7, Deja, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5,
Ignore me. I'm just gonna sneak through here.
You already made your appearance.
It's fine. You can't see me. You can't see me.
Extend your left leg out. Okay. So your body's like turning as you're doing this. Go. I will cut this part out. You can just walk. You know what you look like? You look like those like slugs, like or like snails without shells.
Oh, I look like a snail without a shell.
Because like your little bathroom thing is like it's like spread around you and you're just like sliding across the floor.
I'll take that as a compliment.